And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was using a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made the straight shot. He's going to feel great now that he put it through the legs.
Jeremiah go down to return it. And he's out across the 25 and down with the turnover. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. On play action, Allen. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Clock running, under a minute to go now here in a fast-moving first quarter.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that?
Touchdown! Anthony Schwartz, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play there on the scramble. A first down throw for Bridgewater. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. 2nd and 3, and they trail 7-3, but getting close to changing that. And his defense hoping to limit them to a field goal to preserve the lead. Throwing there, but this pass in need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Bridgewater now. It's complete to Diggs. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. For Stephon Diggs, he can do a lot of things, CD. He can be a possession-type receiver. He can take the top off a defense, or he can do what we saw right there, make a catch, and then turn it into a big game.
Yeah, and this just looked like a simple, ordinary play to start, but boy, did things change. Once he got free, it was off to the races, and once he hit high gear, there's absolutely no one who was going to stop him.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now Allen off the bootleg. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. They'll try and run for the 1st with Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short. Trying to punch it in with Taylor. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 7 on the year. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before.
Oh, wide open, complete. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there for KC. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Going for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they're starting at their own 7. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
That's the type of run that Jonathan Taylor gives you so often, and you just can't take it for granted. He finds a way to get those extra yards. The 3rd running back taken in the 2020 draft, but he had the best numbers by far of any of them. 1,169 yards, 3rd most in the NFL, and by the last quarter of the season, he ranked among the best runners in the league.
Being chased out left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. But prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game, you know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Bridgewater on first down. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. While the traders take a look, we'll step aside. Bridgewater again. He's got the connection over the... And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation. Give me a fresh ball.
And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Stephon Diggs with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Chiefs are once again going to retake the lead. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years. The arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 17-14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Now he'll let it go deep right side. They've got his man complete. And he is finally out of bounds all the way down at the 30. A big play there just before halftime. Throwing on first down is Allen. Got an open man, it's Schwartz. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.